Hi, so I'm at work trying to play catch up. I've been sick, haven't felt well. Feel like I've had monsters inside my head and inside my belly. It's not been pleasant. But I am at work now, so I'm going to try to get some stuff done. But I have all these little demon children, if you want to call them that. I'll call them that. They're demon children, and they're out there, and I don't want to engage. I don't want to engage. So, today, today there was something fun that happened, and I'm just going to ramble, just so, whatever. So today there was something funny. Of course, if you are here, you probably come to my page because I shamelessly post all over Sticks, Hex, and Hammers page. But I left a message today about Spoonclanking and pretty much just summoning, and I won't want to say the person's name because I think it makes me even sicker. Spoonclanking having this person do a final kind of fatal face plant. And anyway, of course people just chime along and they write the comments in, which today were very nice. Nobody even made a Jew comment to me yet today, which is kind of really weird. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's wearing off now, which, not always. I mean, there's always someone that goes out of their way. I think it was last week, or the week before, someone even threw on top of that I was a tranny. I kind of think that they were trying to just get me to prove to them that I wasn't. Whatever. I don't have the energy, time, desire, really, to psychoanalyze some of the fuckwits online. But at any rate, so I write this Spoonclank comment, and someone, and it's weird because my phone doesn't really update me with the comments as they come in necessarily. I mean, I get some of them, but I don't get other ones, and I think it has something to do with the UK. I don't get the messages that come from the UK on my phone. I have to actually go literally on my computer to do that. So, but I might get an email, but I don't get all the emails because sometimes I go back and I see people have put messages in and I've certainly never seen them. So, at any rate, I did get this one. I was driving to work, and it says something about 4:44, and I think if I remember, it says Chicago time. So I looked at my clock, and sure enough, it was coming up on that hour. It was like a minute and a half, and I was just pulling up to the back door of my office, and I thought to myself, well, because they mentioned doing the unison Spoonclank, right? And so I said, that really kind of sucks because I don't have a spoon, what am I going to do with that? I pull up to the back, and there, laying next to the back wall in like a heap of trash, really pretty much just debris, was like this spoon. Which I find it to be like hilarious because it's a dirty spoon, it's like a filthy spoon. But that's perfect because we're talking about a filthy character here that we're trying to expunge from our pleasant realm of the world. So there was no time left. The aforementioned time arrived, which was 4:44 their time, which was 5:44 my time, or however that was. All I know was coming up, so I clanked for like a whole minute, and then somebody else who's very, very fond and protective and caring of Sticks, had mentioned they also went, and I would say your name, but I don't want to do that just in case you don't want people that call me bad names to come to your channel. I'd be happy to say it though. So anyway, that was fun today. That was my enjoyment. These are the little things in life that do, give me grave enjoyment. And I find it funny how some people use the internet as their means to just kind of be douchebags, and that's all they ever do. They don't ever try to share anything positive with anyone. They don't ever try to learn or expand beyond their understanding of anything. It's just you can feel that just in, people say rude things all the time, but there's something about certain comments when people leave them. You just know that these people walk around and they are like cancer. And part of me wants to engage just to feel it out because I'm fucking insane. And then part of me wants to just, of course not say anything. And whatever I do, it kind of depends on what my hormones are. And if I'm shouting, I'm sorry. My geothermal unit's on and it's really loud. I'm not even going to flip the camera on to show you the office. I did get most of my taxes done. Yeah, 557 files. 557. And then I got an email that they wanted more information today. But I wanted to make sure I had everything in order because this week Comey is going to be doing his Q&A. He's going to be testifying. That's going to be interesting. Either he's going to plead the fifth on everything. I'm pretty much just guessing that's going to be the case. He'll plead the fifth because I think how it goes is if you plead the fifth like one time, I think you pretty much have to plead the fifth for everything. I mean, I could be wrong, but I know that you can't plead the fifth and just selectively answer certain things. You either plead the fifth or you don't. I don't know how this is going to turn out because my audio and everything, and I do kind of look a wreck, but I'm going to go ahead and upload this, and there were several other things I was going to ramble on about, but I guess that's about it. There has been so much going on in like the whole political world, and of course, needless to say, the whole London terror attacks. One interesting thing was, so I was watching, or actually listening to the press conference today. So we had the secretary up there, and he's going on talking about the veterans and the medical system and how they're going to tie everything in. Yeah, okay, so I'm a conspiracy theorist to a large degree, but there's so many things that he's saying, and I'm just like, all right, you could have done that a long time ago. And I just find so many things to be shady. I really do. I find it to be shady that they're going to tie all that stuff in now, in some regards, in some ways. Like HIPAA, if you know anything about HIPAA, it's just a sham. It truly is. It's just one more way to ascertain all of your personal information. Not that they can't do that. They can track you everywhere you go because your phone. I'm sure if, it'd be a lot less pleasant having them shove a chip up your ass or into your arm or whatever, but it's unnecessary because people are attached to their electronics for the most part. Wonder how they're going to make those not go down. I think one of the only reasons why the grid hasn't really kind of went down yet is because perhaps there isn't a system in place to keep everybody monitored. Like there's going to have to be a special satellite or something, because the goal is not for everyone to lose control and chaos and mayhem for everyone, just us peasants pretty much. I know I'm skipping around in all my conversation, but this is what happens when I ramble. I really, don't have a coherent thought. It was just everything, but there was something about the Comey. Oh, yeah, I mentioned that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where else I'm going to go with that. Just everything that's going on. I keep trying to think what they're not telling us. Like, for everything that we keep hearing, what are we not being told? A lot more than what we are being told. Oh, yes, of course, the Kathy Griffin story. I just kind of feel like we're at this point, if you have to really explain basic things to people, they're either so stupid, they're not going to comprehend anything you say, or they're just in that much denial, or you want to call it trolling or whatever, that you're never going to get any place with these people. I mean, I don't really believe that there's going to be, I think that the percentage of people out there that are actually really stupid, that are able to comprehend at this point, like the basic things, like if you want freedom of speech, I get freedom of speech. If you can break the laws, I can break the laws. It's just basic shit like that. They're not either able to comprehend or not going to comprehend. So, and I leave that up for some of the other people to talk about, and then I just comment on. Of course, I have opinions on these things, but I don't need to go off on a tangent. Plus, I'm really just still not feeling well. I don't even know how I'm going to upload this. Who wants to watch anything of somebody rambling for, I don't know, what is that? Because I'm blind, like 10 minutes? Who doesn't feel well and can't keep a coherent thought. Like, I really don't try to pick on anyone for jumping around in their conversations, because I know I do that too. The spoon clank, and yeah, that's about everything. I'm gonna go try and catch up on work, and I hope everybody has a good week. Consider this my weekly update, I suppose. Alright, bye.